coming to you live in a world where Andy has a new mic, is a new man, in a new year. This is Jailbreak Weekly, episode number 24. And before we get this show started, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone out there. Thank you so much for sticking with us in 2015. And we are so excited for what's to come in 2016. So with me today, I have my co-host, Andy Hoff.
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
And he is on his brand new mic.
Wow.
Yes.
I was just going to say, crazy, the difference.
Yeah, it is. And we have David Burns. What's up, David?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
I'm really good. You know, Christmas break has been fantastic, and unfortunately, I got to go back to school on Monday. But I mean, it's been good.
Yeah,
it's been
same
very
here.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. You know, I went out to Chicago, saw some family. You know, we went to my grandparents' farm. Yeah, it was awesome. Nice and relaxing. Had some fires. So.
Oh, you went to the farm. Andy, did you encounter any cows on that farm?
I actually did. I sent David a photo of some cows.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Andy and his cows on his farm. That's the best Christmas present I guess he could ask for, right?
Yeah, it is. You
Yeah.
know, best thing.
Yeah.
Best Christmas.
That's a great Christmas present.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back recording with my awesome new mic, which hopefully will make me sound amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say a better Christmas present would have been a 9.1 or 9.2 jailbreak.
Oh,
Just saying.
definitely. No doubt. But, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't have everything. So
New Year's yesterday could have happened, didn't happen.
Yeah.
Still waiting
Oh,
on
man. That would have been good. Yeah, still waiting
Yeah.
on the jailbreak. But, David, I know you're Jewish, but how was your Christmas break?
It was good. You know, I had a fun Christmas. It consisted of going out to eat Chinese food and going and seeing a movie. So
Nice. What movie did you see?
I saw what is it? Joy. I think it's the new Jennifer Lawrence movie. The one
Oh,
she's in.
wait, Jennifer Lawrence has a new movie? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a good movie. I mean, it was one of those long movies, but I guess honestly, a lot of the ones that are coming out now are like, you know, it's like long. It was like it was like, you know, kind of slow at first, but it like picked up, you know, towards the middle, and then the end was good. But I mean, I guess it's kind of that way with like the newer ones that are coming out now.
Yeah,
Right.
I saw the Star Wars movie. I saw.
Yeah. I still haven't seen that yet.
You
It's
know,
funny
it's a
'cause I'm
great
not
movie. It's
that
really
much
well
of a
put
Star
together.
Wars fan, so I think that's what the problem is.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither. I don't think I'd understand anything.
It's really well put together. I'm not like I was pretty impressed. And then I saw the new Will Ferrell Daddy's Home.
Oh my God,
That's-
I was
I haven't
just
seen
gonna
that
mention
yet.
that. I was literally just about to say
yeah,
that.
that's
Was
it's
it
a
good?
good movie. Yeah, it's a really
Awesome.
funny
Okay.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, moving on. So, you know, like we were saying a couple minutes ago, yes, there has not been a 9.1 or 9.2 jailbreak out, but
Or 9.2.1 jailbreak. for
is
matter.
that out officially? 9.2.1 Yeah, that's out.
No, not
it's
yet.
actually in beta right
It's
now.
in beta. Okay.
Yeah.
Still in beta.
Yeah, so I thought so because I was like, okay, wait, what? Like, but anyway, so we haven't had any jailbreaks out for 9.1, 9.2, or 9.2.1, but we've had a whole whack of rumors. So what's been going on, guys?
So, yeah, it's since it seems like as soon as we stopped, you know, recording last week, a plethora of news came out. That's always how it is, you know. It's just our luck, but
yes.
yeah. So, we've had a fair amount of rumors and kind of basically just news. So basically, initially what happened was, so 3K Assistant, which is Taiji's known associate, they're actually, you know that little check mark you have to untick when you're jailbreaking using Taiji?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, yes.
you know, that sketchy checkbox. So basically,
Basically, what we tell you to, you know, not install whenever we're doing tutorials.
yeah, because basically what 3K Assistant is it's a store that hosts pirated applications. You know, that's basically what it is at its core. But they also have a Weebio account and a blog. So basically, what happened was, they're on their Weebio account. They posted. Basically, it's all in Chinese. But basically, what the post said was, we'll drop the text in the description down below and the English translation. But basically, you know, it goes along the lines of, iOS 9.2 was released, you know, X amount of days ago. Taiji has had a breakthrough with this firmware, and we can't, necessarily guarantee an ETA, but be expecting it soon. Basically, it's on the way soon. Again, I'll have the direct translation down below, but obviously, when we get any kind of news like that, that's immediately very exciting,
Right, and a lot of people took to Reddit, with this information. A lot of people were like super excited, and very well, obviously, because it's great because we've been in a little bit of a lull right now. We haven't seen a jailbreak since Pengu 9, and the last time that functioned was with 9.0.2. So it's been a little while since we've seen something come out in terms of a new jailbreak. So whenever something, whenever we're in that type of situation and something, kind of starts up, like, oh, we might be working on a jailbreak, people, start to get crazy, and I know Andy starts screaming, and,
yes,
the whole thing.
Andy does
I
start
start screaming,
yes, slightly.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the plot thickens. So, of course, after that, everyone, goes crazy, all the news is breaking on the internet, everything's great. But then, 3K Assistant removes the post just a few hours after. And this is the part that could kind of lead people to speculate in two different ways. Obviously you could interpret it as either Taiji told them to remove it to, stop rumors from spreading, and because it's true, or you could interpret it as they're removing it because it's not correct and they made some sort of mistake. So
yeah.
To be honest, at this point, we're not entirely sure what exactly they meant. And also, it appears that the 3K Assistant actually got their information that they posted from another blog, which I can't pronounce the name of, but it's something like Kuaiyong, I think it's something like that.
Oh, right.
Kuaiyong.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah. And also, the funny thing was, also on that initial Kuaiyong source, that text was edited just a few days ago as well, to kind of change it from there's a jailbreak, we have a breakthrough, to there hasn't been a jailbreak yet, we can't guarantee anything. So it sounds like people are, both Taiji / 3K Assistant, the initial Kuaiyong source, are both kind of backing down on this.
So, to me it seems like this is kind of just a profound lack of communication, whether it was on that source that originally posted that, or with 3K Assistant not communicating with Taiji, or what have you.
I almost kind of feel like what was going on was there was just someone randomly, like, sitting in an office, somewhere, when they were sitting in an office and just like, typing on their computer, okay, this is top secret information, I'm going to post this, hope nobody figures out, and then somebody figures out and they say, you need to pull this, like, now, because either, they said either this isn't true sketchy, or this is true, we don't want anyone knowing yet. Because, well, the other thing I'm speculating, too, is the fact that if this was true, the reason why they told them to take it down is maybe they're not, maybe it's not all there, which is also another thing, too. It's not all there yet, obviously, because we would have seen something come out. So it's not all there yet, so I think maybe it was kind of like, they were just like, make sure we have more accomplished in terms of a jailbreak until, you actually post a status update about it.
Yeah, so that could be the other angle as well. I think that there's a couple different ways that this could have gone, to be quite honest, and I think that, in time we may find out, and who knows, I mean, we may never find out, but the point being is that, it was a false alarm for the time being, and unfortunately there is nothing out yet, but I just want to point out that if a jailbreak does come for iOS 9.1 or 9.2, I will be correct, because I said not until 2016.
Yeah.
And I said not until 2016.
I made the stupid decision of saying that it was going to come out on Christmas, and obviously that didn't happen.
That was a good prediction. I actually could have seen that happening. I mean, the Evaders released on the 23rd a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So,
well, but you also have to realize that the Evaders are nothing like what these are. These guys are right
definitely
they
not.
Have
but I mean,
completely different release cycles.
Yeah,
not even just that. Like,
different era.
The Evaders would kind of like possibly lead to, hey, like we have something. With the original Evasion, there was a progress bar. Evasion 7, they just kind of dropped out of nowhere, but these guys, they kind of take an Evasion 7, look at releasing a Jailbreak every single time they release, where they just say, okay, Jailbreak's ready, time to drop it at 3 o'clock in the morning on a random Wednesday when everybody has school or work. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to
you
me.
got to keep in mind, though, when they drop it, it's not like that in China. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
that's
usually
true,
the
because
day,
it's
so,
13 hours ahead of time, too.
Yeah,
so.
well, 15 my time, 13 your guys' time. Andy, what do you think of this? Because, I mean, obviously, you seem to know this issue fairly well. So what's up?
Yeah, so I don't know. I think I mean, in terms of, again, you could look at it as either 3K Assistant just picked it up off of this Kuaiyong blog, which we don't know the legitimacy of this. As far as I can tell, it looks like they're hosting apps. I'm assuming they're cracked, pirated apps.
Okay.
And this is their blog. So either 3K Assistant just picked that up and somehow, for some reason, thought it was real and posted it. I suppose it could be a legit source, but we just don't know. Or, it's from Taiji and they leaked it and they shouldn't have, and that's why it's removed, because Taiji told them to remove it. Right. I think, honestly, I think this other blog was, I don't know why this other blog would post something like that, something so kind of, insinuating that they have some sort of news if they don't. So, honestly, I think, because people do that kind of thing, because people, often post fake, things to generate attention or ad revenue or whatever. I just think it was a false alarm. I honestly think that 3K Assistant just saw this on the internet and decided to post it and then removed it because it wasn't correct.
Because it wasn't true. So summary, who thinks
That's what
that
I think.
Who thinks that this is a false alarm, and who thinks that this is, a legit thing that got taken down for privacy or secrecy reasons or whatever? David, what do you think?
I'm willing to bet at this point it's a false alarm, because
Okay.
we haven't seen really anything else from them besides that, and it's not even really from them either, because you have to look at the other side here, that it was the other blog that was kind of reporting in on this. So I mean, we kind of really haven't seen it directly from the horse's mouth, I guess, if you could put it in that terms. We haven't really seen Taiji come out and say, hey guys, look, this is what's going on. We've only heard it from third parties. We haven't heard it from the main people who are actually working on it.
Well, I mean, that's the nature of this new era, right? You don't really know anything until, boom, Jailbreak drops. But
well, not just that. I mean, the other thing is I feel like maybe there's some validation that has to be made in terms of, like, maybe just even, like, hey guys, look, this is what happened. Obviously, that 3K Assistant, we have ties with 3K Assistant, obviously. You guys know that from previous jailbreaks, and what happened is maybe, they had some information that wasn't true, whatever. I mean, it's kind of a little bit weird to me that Taiji didn't mention anything at all in terms of, what was going on.
Yes,
so.
that is slightly weird, but it sounds like we are in agreement. All of us were unanimous that this is just a false alarm. It sounds like it's just a false alarm. So, although this piece of news that we received was a false alarm, one piece of news that we know is legit over the last couple weeks that we've received here is that JailbreakCon 2016 is in the works, and they are planning it. And we know this because of JailbreakCon. They tweeted out on their Twitter account that they have started planning WWJC, or Worldwide JailbreakCon, for 2016. So I'm really excited about this. When more details drop, we'll be sure to let you guys know about them. But I can't wait for JailbreakCon. It's going to be fantastic, and I'm hoping I can go.
Yeah, hopefully we can all be there. I mean, me personally, I wasn't able to attend last year, just obviously because I live on the opposite side of the country, and traveling to San Francisco just was impossible for me because it's extremely expensive, and it's just the way it is. Maybe we could see if we could work something out, because I know, things might change in terms of situations. I don't want to go into anything because I'm not 100% sure about anything.
Wi-Fi situation at the conference. Maybe we could wire David in for some interviews.
Yeah.
Well, that too. Exactly. I mean, I'm hoping that they have better Wi-Fi this time around, so you guys can wire me in. Even if I can't come.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking forward to it too.
Yeah.
Like I am. It's again one of my favorite things each year. I don't know. I can't guarantee it that I could go, but 90%, because I have a pretty easy course load and everything.
So, right. So, regardless, we will be bringing you guys, whether it's an interview with people or just a live show there, just talking about, things that went on. We'll be sure to.
Yeah, we will try to, for sure, yeah. The one thing I will say is, and I mean, I know I've said this before, but if you live in the Bay Area, you know, because I think it's, from the sounds of it, it's going to be in San Francisco again. And
Which
if
is,
you,
and that's I think that's the hot spot for this.
yes, that is definitely the hot spot for Jailbreak Con. If you live in the Bay Area, you know, it's, you know, $30-$40 to attend. That's a really well spent 30 or 40. It's really worth it to go. So, you know, try to attend if you can, because it's an unbelievable experience. I will never forget, like, either Jailbreak Con, quite frankly. But I mean, yeah, it was fantastic. So I just thought we'd mention that. But moving on, I think we don't really have too much other news to talk about. So unless we got any more news, Andy, what do we got for tweaks?
Tweaks. So so we've had some good tweaks released recently. For the most part, we've got some smaller ones, but you know, there's a few in there that could be considered as you know, pretty big changes. So we'll start off with CamTouch. This is a free Cydia tweak. And basically what this tweak does is very simple. It will add, when you're 3D touching on the camera icon on the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, it'll add the panorama and time-lapse options to that list. For some reason, they only show you take selfie, record video, record slow-mo, or take photo. They just leave out the other two options in the camera app, but this tweak fixes that, and now you get access to panorama and time-lapse. I just don't know why they wouldn't have added that in the first place, but this fixes it. So I actually take a lot of panorama photos, so this is going to be very useful for me.
Yeah, that's a nice feature. You know, that kind of baffles me. Maybe for simplicity's sake, but yeah, you're right. That is kind of weird that they wouldn't include that into the stock iOS. But hey, with this tweak, you can. So that's awesome. David, what do you think about this?
Well, I was just gonna say what's even funnier is the fact that take selfie is included. I mean, it's just like that's random.
It's a
like
funny
they
terminology to be used.
Yeah, well, not just
Selfie,
that. It's like when you go to the camera app, it doesn't say like take selfie. So
yeah,
I don't know where they. I mean, obviously, like I know what selfie means, but I don't know why they said, "Oh, okay, let's do take selfie."
I don't know what selfie means in 2016. I don't know how you could not know what a selfie is. But I'm blind and I know what a selfie is. So that should say something. But I mean, here's the thing with that is like, look, that's a nice feature because I bet you that one's used a lot. Like a lot of people take selfies all the time and stuff. So I could totally see that one being used a lot. But yeah, this tweak definitely sounds like something that's convenient. Not something I would use just because I don't even really use my camera. But definitely sounds convenient.
Definitely. And I when you install this, just to give everyone a heads up, it will automatically install something called Unlim Shortcut, which is like a dependency of this tweak, just to kind of get it working in the background. It's basically just like a framework for it, so don't be alarmed if you see that being installed as well.
Yeah, no, it's not adware or anything like that. They never put that on Big Boss or on my eye or anything like that.
So David, is this something you'd use?
It is, but I mean, I went through stages with I want to say with Panorama, because obviously I had used Apple products in the past, but when I got my iPhone 5 for the first time, that was really the first time I could use Panorama, because before that I had an iPod Touch, and those didn't really support Panorama pictures. So, I mean, there were hacks that you could get. It was just, it wasn't, I wanted the real experience. So, I wanted to wait until I was able to get that real experience to actually try it out. So, I went through stages. I used it a lot when I first got the iPhone 5. And then as time went on, I, found myself just taking regular pictures more than Panorama.
Right, yeah.
So, but honestly, really, I guess it depends on, why I'm what I'm taking a picture of. Like, if I'm taking a picture of, like, a big thing, then I'll use Panorama, I guess.
Yeah.
But other than that, I probably will just stick with a regular picture.
Yeah, and also, again, you could also do time-lapse from the 3D Touch view as well, so if you use that as well, you could use that. But, again, I'm a big panorama guy, so that's definitely what I'll be using CamTouch for. But once again, CamTouch is free. It's available in Cydia. If it sounds like something you'd like, go check it out. You got nothing to lose. So, next up we have Cello. This one's available for 99 cents. This is a very interesting tweak. It basically, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically, I guess, it just kind of spices up 3D Touch for the music app, and it adds some new options for it. So normally in iOS, on the 6S and 6S Plus, you can use 3D Touch in the Music app for certain areas. You could peek into albums and artists as well, to just peek and pop into them. But this kind of gives some more options. Basically, you could now peek and pop songs, individual songs. So if you wanted to, play basically a song, you could peek on that song, and it would give you more information. For example, it would tell you what genre the song was and the year it was made. Just give you some more information, and then if you want to play it, you pop into it, and then you could click play again, then it'll start playing. You could also peek and swipe up in certain areas to basically reveal some more options, like play next, make available offline, delete, stuff like that. So, yeah, it basically just kind of brings 3D Touch to more areas of the Music app. You could also peek and pop into areas such as composers and genres as well, because normally you can't peek and pop into those areas, but this tweak adds that. So yeah, just some more 3D Touch options for music.
You know what? I am very strongly considering using this tweak for the simple fact that I think that Apple's Music app, although it does have the redesign, I think that it could really use they just missed a couple key things in my opinion with their redesign. Like for example, they did not really update it for 9 like as much as they could have. And the only thing that really aggravates me about the Music app is the fact that when I go onto my individual genres, so let's say I want my dance genre, I can't shuffle the genre. I can't shuffle all the songs in the genre. It doesn't let you do it. And that annoys me to no end. I'd love if that tweak fixed that. I don't.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. It just lets you peek and pop into the genre. Like it doesn't let you.
I mean, I would still definitely consider using that tweak. I'll have to track down William and get on William to make that to shuffle the genre. That's what I'll have to do.
Yeah, I'm sure it's doable. This tweak it's a little hard to explain because it's just kind of like a grab bag. I guess if that's the right word, of random options. And also, some of the options don't work properly. I think there definitely needs to be some updates made, at least on my device. When I'm peeking and popping into genres and composers, I can peek, but I can't pop. But I'm sure there will be many updates to this made in the future, and I'm looking forward to those updates definitely. Because again, I could use some portions, but not all of them. So, David, is this something you would use on your device based on what you've heard?
Finally.
I know, I've been talking for a really long time. I have.
No, well, that's not just. I wasn't referring to that. I was saying finally in terms of. Finally, this is something that got made into a tweak because I've been waiting for a peek and pop, style music tweak for a long time because I've been wanting to just, and that's another thing that I was trying to say with how Justin was saying they missed stuff, Apple missed stuff in terms of the redesign. And I was going to say, like, quick toggles are a huge thing that I think should be, like, implemented on somehow. Like, they should have quick toggles in, queuing up a song next and, shuffling and whatever. And I know they do. You have to click the little 3, dot button or whatever.
The options
but it's
button,
just it's not as convenient as, swiping up or something or doing, I don't know. The Apple's innovative enough where they'd be able to figure out a gesture to, put that there.
And that's something that this tweak does well, and it actually works. Like, you could peek into a song, swipe up, and then you get the option to queue next. So that's something that this tweak actually
so that's
does.
what I'm saying. So that's why I do like this tweak, because I've been waiting for a long time for a tweak that did something similar that just, anytime I want to queue up a song, I don't have to hit that 3-dot button, which is sometimes hard to press. I don't know.
So again, like, some of the options work, some of them don't. Maybe that's just my device, but hopefully this will get some updates and become even better of a tweak than it already is. So, so there you go. Justin, would you use this on your device? I just wanted to quickly ask.
Yeah, I definitely would use this. I may actually go download this. I'm thinking that I probably will give it a shot for sure and give it a try. So, but yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's a nice thing. I mean, yeah, Apple definitely missed stuff, and that's one of the experiences in iOS that to me leaves a little bit to be desired, is the Music app. And I mean, it's still better than a lot of the competitors, especially when you're utilizing Apple Music and stuff, but it's not as I don't know. I still think the old layout was nice, but I mean,
personally,
I think I would definitely use Cello for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so once again, 99 cents Insidia. So,
Are we pronouncing that right? I just wanted to make sure.
yeah, it's just cello. It's like the instrument cello.
Okay. No, well, I know, but I'm saying, you know how many times we've had tweaks on the
Yeah,
show
you
where
know.
you've like completely
Cryalysis.
butchered.
You
Yeah.
know, Pigusis,
Aorus.
stuff like that. Aorus, yeah. All right, so next up we have SafariBeBetter. This one's available for free. Once again, SafariBeBetter, all one word.
How's that spelled?
Oh, it's like B-E. It's like Safari and then
Okay.
B-E better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's free, and it's basically, it provides a few options to make Safari a little bit better. It's kind of the same concept in terms of it's a grab bag, I would say, just some random like improvements to Safari, but it, everything works great. So there's three options. The first one is called Show Complete URL, and of course you can configure all three of these options in the settings for the tweak. Basically, Show Complete URL will do what it says. It shows the complete URL in Safari as opposed to just the name of the site. So for example, if I was on apple.com, even if I went to like a different page on the site, like for example the Apple Watch section of apple.com, normally in iOS, it would still just say apple.com in the URL bar. That's just to make things simpler.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to see the whole thing, you'd have to click on it to expand it. But with this tweak, if you have that option enabled, it'll show you the full URL right in the URL bar. I actually really like that. It's very clear, and it just saves me a tap. So that's the first option.
I'm officially buying this tweak. Like that's that alone is for me worth the 99 cents. I hate how it doesn't show the full thing, the full site. I absolutely hate that.
So that's that's one of the options, the show complete URL. So next up we have allow bars auto hide. This is another toggle in the settings for the tweak. Basically, by default, this is on, and basically what that is by default in Safari when you're scrolling up and down on a page, you know how it how the top bar with the URL and the bottom bar at the bottom hide when you scroll down. At the bottom it has the forward, back, controls. There's the share sheet, the bookmark, and the tabs button. Basically, again, the top and bottom sections both hide when you scroll down, and then they come back when you scroll up. If you don't want that to happen, if you want those sections to always show up there no matter what, you could toggle off the allow bars auto hide, and iOS doesn't allow you to disable this by default. So basically you could have it so the bars are always there if you're using those all the time and you don't want to worry about them hiding. You could fix that issue. So that's another annoyance fixer.
One thing I wanted to point out with that is I remember with back when the whole Safari redesign was announced with iOS 7, it kind of that was, I remember for a while a lot of people's pet peeves about updating iOS 7. I don't like the style of Safari because the controls just kind of fade away, and now I can't get back to it. So I'm not able to do what I need to do. So with this tweak, it's kind of weird that like we're on 9 already and like it just came out. So I'm wondering, did we see something like this ever before, or is this just
we may have?
Yeah, I don't know.
We definitely may have.
It's possible.
I don't remember anything like this.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Be wrong.
Because it really it's kind of hard for me to believe that like we're on 9 already and this redesign came in 7, and it's like somebody just now thought to make the jailbreak tweak.
Yeah, I know. It seems kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Because this has been a thing since 7.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that. It's been a thing since 7.
It's true. Yeah, you're right, definitely. All right, so we have one more option with the tweak, and that's auto hide bookmarks. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't figured out what this does, and I can't seem to figure out anything changing when I enable or disable. I mentioned this in my review as well. It claims, this is the description. It says, enable to automatically close bookmarks when one of them is selected. I tried numerous things in Safari. I tried, launching bookmarks, closing them, seeing what happened when I opened them, and I just can't seem to find anything different with this option on. I really do like this tweak. Like, just between, between the show you complete URL and the bars auto hide, it's one of my favorite tweaks that I've seen released in the past few months, because it works, it's free, and it fixes two real problems. So this is definitely something I'll be keeping on my device. So what about you, Justin? Is this something you'd use on your device?
Definitely. You know what? Like, I'd pay for this tweak. I really like to see the full URL. I really do. I really like to see the full URL. So I just want to say, who's the developer of this tweak?
I'm probably gonna mispronounce it, but it's Vlad Max Soft. That's his author name. I don't know if that's his actual name. But
Well, huge props because to make this tweak free, that's awesome. So thank you. You just saved me a couple bucks. So definitely getting installed though. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So what about you, David? Just something you'd use on your phone?
Definitely, yeah. And like I said, I'm honestly surprised that this is coming out now because the Safari redesign has been out for a few years. So I'm not sure why we're just seeing this show up now because it's a great idea. Definitely, it's definitely a fantastic idea. And for how much I use Safari on my phone, on my iPhone, I could definitely see where this would come in handy. So yeah, I would definitely install it, and it's free too. So I mean, that's another plus to it. Like, why not install it if it's gonna help me out in my everyday using my device? Why not? That's what I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love tweaks like this, honestly. Just that fix real annoyances and just do it well. It's just this things like this. Why we jailbreak, just these little fixes here and there. So yeah, once again, it's called SafariBeBetter, all one word. It's available for free. Definitely go check it out. All right, so next up we have. Oh man, okay, sorry, found it. It's okay.
What did you find?
Sorry, I just lost my place in the show notes, but I'm back. Here we go.
Oh.
All right, so next up we have PinchToClose. This is available for free. This is a super simple tweak. Basically, it just enables a pinch-to-close folder gesture in iOS 9. So, if you're in a folder on your device, as opposed to either clicking the home button or tapping on the excess space, you could just pinch in the middle and it'll close the folder. So
this is one of those, isn't it? Okay.
It's just one of those very simple tweaks. And it's not really something I would use because I don't really see why I would pinch when I could just tap the home button.
That's same here.
Well,
yeah.
Right. Well, the reason why I say it's one of those is because this is, and I say this as just because we've seen one of these for a long time. It's one of those tweaks that's kind of baked in the Springtomize already, but developers say, oh, well, maybe Springtomize costs money, so maybe if I, extract this certain, I don't know if it's the same code, but if I extract this certain, use case for it,
feature,
so,
you
can pinch to close, and then I'll just release it for free, so that'll be, an alternative if someone wants to, get that functionality without actually having to pay money for it.
Well, I don't necessarily know if this is meant as, I'm going to steal this and make it free. I don't know if that's necessarily the... I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if it's the same code, but all I could say is it works well. It does what it says.
Well, my point is that Springtomize already does this, and I have it installed. So it's just true. I'm not gonna play around with this when I already have Springtomize installed.
Right.
I mean, my thing is,
it's an alternative though.
Yeah, and see, look, I'm sure there are people who would use it.
Absolutely.
My thing is, I don't pinch ever. I don't like pinching if I don't have to. I just press the home button.
Right.
So or like Andy said, tap on the excess space. So pretty much same as Andy. I don't know if I could actually see myself using this for I don't have Springtomize installed because most of the features in Springtomize I don't need. I wouldn't use most of the features in Springtomize anyway.
Right.
So and this is just an example of that. I wouldn't personally use this tweak, but I mean, hey, there definitely would probably be people who would use this.
Yeah, someone who maybe doesn't own Springtomize, and again, I don't know if this is the same code, so I can't really comment on the morality. But someone who doesn't have Springtomize maybe wants to get this feature.
Well, another thing that I'm saying too is the reason why I said it's another one of these two is we've seen countless times with carrier change set. Tweaks,
slide to unlock.
Where
slide to unlock text.
There's no point in having that if you have Springtomize because you can just go in and do that already. So
that's true. But again, it's an expensive tweak.
Well, okay, and that's what I was just about to say. So Springtomize is $4? So let's say all someone wants to do, David, just play devil's advocate here for a second. Let's say okay, so Springtomize is $4. So let's say that someone, all they want to do is be able to pinch to close their folders. Basically, this developer is saving
that's where
$4,
this comes in handy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, and I don't really know why you would want to pinch to close. Maybe, if you have all these activator gestures set, maybe you're used to pinching. Like, a lot of people have, pinch on icons, maybe resprings my phone or whatever. Some people are used to using that kind of gesture, so I could see that being in handy, coming in handy for that. But, yeah, again, not something for me, but, hey, it's there, and it's free. So, pinch to close, all one word, you could get it for free in Cydia. So,
and I mean,
there you go.
it's free. So you can't really complain if it's free
right.
too.
And I mean that's why I'm saying I'm not really complaining. I'm just saying me personally, because I have Spring to Minds installed, I wouldn't use this. Yeah,
it makes sense.
Right. And so that pretty much wraps up the tweak section. Obviously, we haven't had any massive groundbreaking releases like Oxo or Pegasus or something big like that kind of changes the whole experience of your device. Just little tweaks here and there, and that's fine, honestly, because we haven't had a jailbreak for a while. I think the community's kind of changed because we've been getting so many releases for jailbreaks. The cycles are shorter for massive tweaks, so some smaller ones here and there, which is fine. Again, as I said earlier, I like these smaller tweaks. So, yeah, that wraps up the tweak section. Hopefully, hopefully we get some more great ones next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, and
yes.
That also pretty much wraps up this episode. So, once again, my name is Justin Wack, and I have my co-hosts here, Andy Hoff and David Burns. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will be back next week. Can't wait. Thanks again, and we will talk to you later. So I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you may be.
Great start to 2016, guys.
Definitely.
Good job.
Yes, we will be sticking with you for many years to come.
We messed up a lot while recording this episode. Here are some bloopers, and as always, enjoy. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Jailbreak Weekly, episode number 24. We are back in a brand new year, 2016. This is how we roll.
2016.
You know what?
Boom.
You know what, Andy?
What?
As a sincere you, I would like to play this. This is my latest track. It is called Liberty. So check it out, SoundCloud. Coming to you live in a world where Andy has a new mic, is a new man, in a new year. This is Jailbreak Weekly, episode number 24. And ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me start by saying Happy New Year to all of our loyal listeners. So today
Happy
I'm
New
joined,
Year, guys.
Yeah.
2016.
Okay, let's try that again. And okay, all right. Because Andy, I don't have any country music on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't roll with Florida Georgia Line like you do, Andy.
I roll hard.
You roll hard, yeah. Anyway, so that's probably a blooper. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
So Andy, basically what you're saying is that this tweak is a clutch.
What? What?
This tweak is a clutch.
Justin, we're on air. We have 3 viewers. Like, what is happening right now?
Okay, well that's a blooper. That'll be bleeped out. Don't worry about that. Just keep
Viewers,
going.
please stay. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Justin.
one already
I'm
left.
We just lost a viewer. What? What was that? Like, what?
I'm sorry. I kind of just had to. Okay, I'm sorry.
I forgot we even had show notes. I've just been doing this blind the whole time.
Yes, we just.
Me too. What a coincidence.
We know what's up. Alright, so next up is... Justin does not know what's up.
I don't know what's up. Like, I'm looking above me right now, and I don't know what's up, guys. Like...
Oh god, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, alright, here we go. So... And that pretty much wraps up the tweak section for this tweak. Obviously, we haven't had any massive, huge releases.
You said this tweak.
Yeah, you might want to say that one again.
What?
You said that wraps up the tweak section for this tweak.
Tweaks and tweaks and tweaks and tweaks. Okay.
Tweaks and tweaks and tweaks.
Remember,
tweaks on
tweak
tweaks
your
on
tweaks.
tweak yo tweaks.
Tweak your
How about tweak yo tweaks out? Okay, here we go.
Hey Andy.
Yeah.
Do you tweak yo tweak?
No, I tweak yo tweaks with all my tweets.
Oh, boom.
Whoa.
Boom. Whoa.
What? No.
Whoa.
My tweaks steal your tweaks, then my tweaks that I
No,
stole
my
from
te-
you
No,
tweak
no, no,
your
no, no.
tweaks that I didn't steal.
All it takes is a week. My tweaks tweak yo tweaks.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, you know what I mean. Around.
I
the
also,
same
you know,
time.
I might be like 4 hours late.
Yeah, that too. He might come at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey
Yeah.
guys, I'm here with my cows.
Like 6 a.m.
Oh man.
Hey guys, I'm
God,
here
I
with my
feel
cows
sick.
and my foghorn. And Florida Georgia Line came with me.
Yeah.
Rolling
Uh,
the Florida Georgia line. Yeah.